Hello, welcome to Happy Hunting, the show for hunts and hunters on the Second Life grid. I'm your host, Cinders Vale, and this show is brought to you by Prim Perfect Publications, the Sim Preservation Project, and Treat TV. We'll bring you the latest news of hunts, a chance to see some of the incredible hunt gifts, and information about hunts that will be starting soon. Then we'll be talking to Sequoia Nightfire from the Peace on Earth Hunt and her speaker, Ilara Gloriana Scrabblebat. And finally, we will be asking, where in the world is Mark Twain White, which is our very own hunt competition that gives you the chance to win 2,000 linden. And studio audience, be sure to stay for a special bonus at the end of our show. Let's get right to the latest news about the hunts going on right now. I am joined here by one of our stalwart news reporters, Angie Mornington. Hi, Angie, and welcome to the show. And what have you got to tell us?
Hi, Cinders. Thanks for having me. I haven't gone hunting in a while, so this was interesting for me. And I have to give a shout out to Frequency. It's a lot of work. It's like really labor intensive to go around to various hunts and actually hunt. So, um, with that being said, I found let's talk about 5 hunts today. The first one. Um, it's called Posh Mommy. It was the Posh Mommy Christmas hunt, which takes place at the Posh Mommy Maternity Clinic. And I didn't realize it was a maternity clinic until I actually got there, and it was really kind of fascinating. It was like a tall building, and it was set up like an actual maternity clinic. And I guess it's where SL families go to talk about having SL children. So I thought that was really interesting because I know I have friends that actually have like SL families, and SL it's pretty big. Um, I found the items, everything, all of the hunt takes place actually in that one building, and it goes from December 2nd to December 23rd, and it's on the Mill Valley Sim. So it's basically Christmas theme items for your home, for your baby, and for your family. Um, and what you're looking for is an actual ornament. So when you find those, you just click on those, and that's how you get the gift. Um, there are some things that I read behind me that I thought were really, really cute. And I was actually pleasantly surprised. It's really nice quality. And if you are a mommy or a daddy and you have a baby, they have this really nice rocking chair. This hat that has these really unique animations in them, where you could feed your baby, you could burp your baby, and a variety of other actions that you can have actually on the chair. So I thought that was really interesting. And then they have the cookies for Santa table, which I thought was really cute. And it's like your letter to Santa and your cookies, and it has like a glass of milk. So I thought that was really cute. And then they have a bouncy set for the baby. So a lot of people have this in real life for their kids. So I just thought it was really interesting and really unique. So if you're like a family that um, it wants to kind of do a hunt, and this is right up your alley. It's geared towards you, and I think that families in SL would really have a lot of fun at that hunt. It's a small hunt, but the items are really well made and really good quality. So that was the first hunt, and I actually really liked it, even though I don't have any kids.
Well, it's really a lovely set that you've just brought in here of all the items. I mean, it's great, and I would definitely think a lot of people will want to do this hunt. And since it's a short hunt, it'll be quick and easy.
I think a lot of folks around Christmas time, the idea of doing like a really huge hunt might be um, a little too much because people are also Christmas shopping for their friends in SL, and they're putting together cards to send out to each other. So it might actually be cool, for people who really do still have that hunt addict in them to just do the smaller hunts, and you still get your hunt on, but they're not like these huge grid wide hunts that take like 20 days to do. So that actually makes sense towards the holidays anyway, because it's quick and good, and you still get goodies.
And there's nothing to say that while you're doing one hunt, and if some of the other big hunts happen to also be there, and you happen to run across the other
Oh
hunt
yeah,
item, you
yeah.
can snag.
Yeah, exactly. There were a couple of places I went where I saw other hunt items from another hunt. A lot of stores will do various hunts at one time. So, it's always good to check, as soon as you get in the store, check the posters that the designer puts up at the front of the door. That'll let you know everything that they're participating in. And you just click on those and you'll get a note card for like a whole new hunt that you can do, whenever you want. And then while you're in that store, you can look for that hunt item. So you can kind of do various hunts at the same time, actually, if you're like, really hardcore about it. So that's
Well,
really cool.
yeah, well, I would definitely say the plush mommy for those of you with a Second Life family, it's well worth your time to go check this one out.
hmm The second hunt I found was the Ornament hunt, and this was run by Rusty Hammond, and it goes from December 4th to December 25th, and it's on the Pelham Bay Sim. This ornament was also unique because it's actually, you find 16 ornaments that are filled with actual Christmas decorations, and it's across three stores. So, if you're thinking about shopping for Christmas decorations, stop by this hunt, the ornament hunt first and see what you find because it may kind of supplement what you're already shopping for. If you're going to be decorating your home for Christmas things, which a lot of people like to do and I sell towards the holidays. So I thought that was a really unique one because I actually haven't heard of a hunt before that where you actually hunt for Christmas decorations. So that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, and personally, I am convinced you can never have too many ornaments. You don't have to put them all out at once, but yeah, have a whole big pile of them.
Uh-oh. Oh, you're one of those people. Okay.
Yes, I am.
I
I
used to
freely
be
admit it.
I, I used to be like that and I just kind of toned it down. So now, for Christmas instead of going all out, I put up like this gold Christmas cone. It's like this really tall pointy cone that kind of looks like a hat and I just put it on the table and go, "Merry Christmas." And that's it. So it's really low
Okay.
maintenance. That's all I can do at this point. So I'll actually send you all of my ornaments. You can have them.
Thank you. Goodies.
The next hunt, the third hunt, this was a really nice hunt. It was really, really, it was a lot of fun. It's called the Never You Mind Hunt, and the creator is Harlowen Hagwood. He has this whole sim, and it's also another small hunt. There are eight hunt sacks that you find, and they contain these cute little animated Christmas gifts. And also, they're kind of like they look like they're kind of like animated toys. Like if you were to just like drop down into like an open toy factory, with a whole bunch of different buildings, and he has bridges and there's water and snow. And it was just a really cool hunt. Like I really enjoyed this one because I mean you can't deny that the the animated items look so cute. They're really well made, really good textures, and they would just be, if you have a sense of humor, if you have friends that have a sense of humor, I would definitely bring them to this sim. It's a lot of fun just to walk around and explore, and it's a unique sim. I like finding unique places. I've shopped pretty much the entire grid like 5 times over, and it's really great to always find like a whole new thing that you've never seen before that you may not think about shopping for it, but when you come across it, it's like, oh, this is so cute. Oh my God. So that's basically what I was doing at the sim for like, I was there for like half an hour just going, oh my God, this is so cute. So it was a lot of fun.
And I believe you brought some samples today.
Yes, these are really cute. These are all of the some of the hunt gifts actually. I think I got 7 out of the 8. But you have the little boy in the pouch and his head kind of peeps up, and you have the little reindeer and he kind of walks around. And then you have the little Christmas bug and he kind of flitters around, and then you have the candy cane who jumps up and down, and there's a little kitty in the back with he's inside of a Santa footy. I forget what you call him. So
Oh,
he's really
Christmas
cute.
stocking.
Yeah, Christmas stocking. So they're just really, really cute. So if you want to get some things to, literally animate your home, and you don't want to get the same thing that everybody else is getting or the traditional items to decorate, you can just place a whole bunch of these out, and they're really, really cute and they're festive, which is the whole point.
Well, yeah, I think that definitely is very, very much the case with these.
hmm
They are very cute and adorable, very unique, and they are a lot of fun to look at.
Yeah, exactly. They're conversation pieces. So if you have people over at your house, they'll totally zone in on these little cute things, and you can have whole conversations about them. They're hilarious. And this sim hunt runs until December 26th, so you have time to get over there and pick those up. And they're really cool. I actually couldn't believe that they were like free. They're really nice, and you can tell that the creator put a lot of work into them. So that's cool.
That is.
The fourth hunt is actually, I have two, the next two hunts actually are hunts that are going to be taking place soon. Um, the fourth one is called the Apocalyptic New Year's Hunt 2012, which I basically picked just because of the name, because I just thought that that was just like, okay, sounds like a very serious hunt. It goes from January 1st to January 31st. And they're actually still taking applications. So if you're a creator, you can check it out and apply if you wish. The organizers are Panda Millar and Skittlez Melody, and I think they are going to have it set up where there are 50 shops for the hunt, and it basically has. And it's apocalyptic. So, I don't know if the world's going to end once you find all the items. I don't know what's going to happen. If, SL is going to implode within itself. I don't know. But it's going to be apocalyptic, and it's going to be during New Year's. So I might actually check back and see what the items are when they start the hunt on the first, because that was like a very intriguing name. It's very serious.
Well, I hope you bring a couple of the items back onto the show.
I will. If the world doesn't end, I'll be back.
Okay.
And I'll show you. And then the fifth hunt, which is going to be taking place starting December 15th and runs through January 15th, is called the Wicked Winter Hunt. And I picked this one because it's going to have a gothic theme, which I thought was really interesting and a nice spin on it. The organizers are Wicked Incorporated, and that consists of Torment, Thorn, and Rowayn Wanwillow. They're the ones that organized it. And there's going to be about 50 stores that take place, and they basically tell you it's going to be a gothic winter, Christmas themed item, that they're accepting. So they don't want anything sugary. They're letting you know this is not going to be a sugary candy cane, skipping down a lane type of hunt. This is straight up gothic, and it's the darker side of winter. And I think it'll be really interesting because everybody has a different take on the holidays. Not everybody wants to sit around and suck on candy canes and hang up stockings. Some people want to maybe look at you know trees with no leaves or something. I don't know. But this will be a really interesting one to check out, because I always like when people put a twist on things. There's room for the traditional, and there's also room for putting a little twist on it. So that'll be interesting, and that's one that maybe some folks will check out when it starts on the 15th.
Okay, yeah, we've got to have the balance of all the different types, and I'd say you definitely found with the last two that opposite side.
Yes. Yeah, so it was really interesting. It was a lot of work. So, but it was interesting, just to kind of check out what hunts were going on, during the holidays.
Most definitely. And frequency, our hats are off to you for all the hard work you do behind the scene researching all of these hunts. And we hope to see you back from your trip and on the show next time.
Definitely. And I'll put up this information on the blog so people can check it out there.
That's right. And folks, that is happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. And thank you, Angie. You did a great job today. And
Thank
I'm
you.
sure all of our viewers are going to be out there checking the blog and going, okay, I've got to go do these hunts.
Hmm. Yeah, you'll definitely have fun. And thanks for having me, Cinders. This was a lot of fun.
Anytime. Well, we're going to take a short break now, but when we come back, we'll be talking to Sequoia Nightfire of the Peace on Earth Hunt, which of course is going on right now, and we'll also be finding out where in the world is Mark Twain White. So don't miss out on hearing the details about how you can enter our very own competition to win the 2000 Linden. So stay with us, hunters. In this part of the show, we have invited Sequoia Nightfire and her speaker, Alara Gloriana Scrabblebat, to join us. And I am so pleased to have them both here with us, and let's give them a warm welcome to the show. Hello, Sequoia and Alara.
Hi, we're so glad to be here today.
And I know you are extremely busy right now, what with the Peace on Earth Hunt number 4 having just started here on the grid.
Mm-hmm.
How
Sequoia
did
also
you
says
both?
hi, and she wants to thank you for having us.
Oh, we are delighted, believe me. And how did you both get started with hunts?
The Peace on Earth Hunt is really Sequoia's project, and what she does is she elicits the help of her friends every year. Like many, Sequoia says that she was a hunter first, and then that sort of inspired and motivated her to do her own hunt. And she does have a bit of hunt history that she'd like to share.
Oh,
She
please
said
go ahead.
she was part of a grid-wide hunt history exhibit back in March of 2010. And during that experience, she was able to gather some information that she thought you and your viewers may find interesting. But keep in mind, this is mostly gathered from online sources. So she just wants you to bear in mind maybe some of this might not be entirely accurate if you find small discrepancies if you were part of these past events. First of all,
Go right
Sequoia would
ahead.
like to identify the exhibit. It was described as a grid-wide hunt. The definition for the grid-wide hunt in this exhibit was Second Life treasure hunts for objects which contain prizes of virtual goods given by vendors and creators of goods and services. Defined as a hunt, it includes one or more vendors or sponsors, and it's spread out over at least 4 or more unconnected sims, which require the use of teleportation. And the first overall grid-wide hunt that Sequoia was able to find in her research here was back in February of 2008. It was the Valentine's and Anti-Valentine's grid-wide hunt.
Oh,
And
okay.
later, the Starfishes hunt in May of 2008. Although its origins were not originally grid-wide, they began back in 2007, and in 2008 they became a grid-wide hunt.
Wow,
And
I
then
didn't know
Vane
all that.
magazine ran an Easter egg hunt in 2008, but it was the ghost hunt later that year in October of 2008, which was the guide upon which Sequoia structured her hunt. The ghost hunt was maybe the first widely publicized hunt, so it remained mostly confined to the fashion industry. And let's see, the Peace on Earth hunt, which came later than in December of 2008, was the first to actually where she sought out all these different niche communities, including homes, home furnishing, tinies, goths, steampunk, Victorian, Neco, vintage, gardening, even building supplies. The whole spectrum of Second Life's fashion world was also included.
Well, I know it was a huge undertaking.
It was, and Sequoia, she's told me before she enjoys making something out of nothing. She really has done a lot of the footwork to make these hunts happen. She said the idea spread out pretty quickly after the first Peace on Earth. There were exactly 400 vendors in that first Peace on Earth hunt, and it was really the only one of its kind, so it was really welcomed immediately.
How did Sequoia chose the name Peace on Earth?
While she's typing the answer to that, I'll tell you that since the time when she tried to define Peace on Earth grid-wide hunt, the hunt has always been about giving and being generous to the communities and to customers that support the hunt all year. And we wish ideally to celebrate all communities and seek to promote the best of what's new and up and coming designers and introduce and gather together the best of each community of content creators.
Well, that has certainly come very true. And since I have done each Peace on Earth hunt as a hunter myself, I can definitely say it's an unqualified success.
Well, she says here that the idea for the Peace on Earth hunt came to her when she was at a meeting and planning a hunt for Thanksgiving in 2008. And she thought it had such a narrow appeal. And here we are, this world community, And it occurred to her that she needed something to bring people of all religions, all nationalities, and all the different spoken languages into one really big hunt. So she said she received other inspiration from seeing a dear Brazilian designer friend who had real talent and potential, and she was just sort of stuck in the back corner of this forgotten mall. And she didn't have the lindens to afford a fancy location, and we all know what traffic a hunt can bring. And Sequoia noticed this, and she noticed that from the traffic of the hunt, you could keep getting frequent visitors after that. So there were stores that each year were introduced to the general population of SL, who normally it would be outside of their, general realm. And so the hunt has been able to introduce new stores to a wider audience. The name Peace on Earth, for Sequoia, she says Peace on Earth embodies the ideal of the hunt. It came out of seeing a universal theme that we can all embrace. So the first logo was actually a series of models from different countries, including Mimi Boa, who that month had become Miss Virtual World of 2009. And Monrosi of Vamps Shoes had been in the hunt from the start. So she's gathered all these different inspirations.
Well, it certainly has been an absolute wonderful hunt to take part in and be a hunter for. All the lovely gifts. And when does Sequoia start planning for the next POE hunt?
Oh gosh, I know that she's been bending my ear about it for a while. So I think she says right away, right after. So as soon as one, locks up, she's already planning the next one.
And it just gets better every year. I can definitely vouch for that.
It does. And this year, I know that she's called on a small team of her friends to help her sort through all of the applications, because it is a very big hunt, and we have a lot of applicants. It's really exciting. She says she does take time to take in the feedback of each year before she just dives right into doing it the same every year.
And that's why it does get better.
Yeah, she says the members of the Peace Hunt, it changes yearly. So this year she's had the help of all of her sisters from Evolved, where we all work. That's me and Kimsara Reina, who's a blogging manager, and of course Bakara Rhodes, she's the group moderator. There's also a group of anonymous store shoppers, and they shop at all the different stores and kind of make sure that we're going to have the best holiday experience as we're hunting.
Well, you all do a great deal to make this such a successful hunt. And for this year, for the POE 4, how many stores or businesses are part of it?
This year, there are 250 vendors that are participating in the hunt.
Oh,
which
wow.
is a large amount. Sequoia wants to point out that it's every possible genre. We had a complete list of participants on the blog page. So if you guys can check out the blog page, which is peaceonearthhunt.wordpress.com, you can get a complete list of the vendors there. There's no money exchange during the hunt. It's all trade and gifting. And we make sure that the community, everyone has an opportunity to sort of share in this, in the spirit of the season.
And believe me, folks, the blog site for POE 4 is very well organized, and it's easy to find the information you need to get started and to, if you need to, skip ahead for some reason. And how long will the POE 4 be going?
Well, we run all through December, and then into January. We'll go until January 3rd. And that just gives you a few days there after the new year to pick up all those ones that you might have skipped as you're hunting along.
So you better get out there, hunters. It has started, and it is a wonderful hunt. And what do you both think makes the POE hunt so special and has made it so popular?
Well, Sequoia takes a moment to type her answer. I'll tell you from my point of view, it really is wonderful quality. We really go through all of the different applicants and we try to choose the stores really on what are our hunters really going to enjoy hunting down and what kind of gifts are they really going to want and treasure. So it's really difficult to decide. There are so many applicants, but we really did choose, I think, some of the best of the bunch. Sequoia says, we'd like to think it's because it represents everyone. It's all faiths and nationalities, and the hunt was meant to be a very personal thing for those who participate, a gift given from their heart to represent the way that they might celebrate the holiday season or something fitting in the theme of peace on earth. So most of all, we ask the designers give something which represents the best of their creative talents. And I think that's true. I think the unique and exclusive hunt items that we've had designers offer are just fabulous.
Well, I definitely agree with the fabulous. And I can't thank you both so much for coming here and being guests on our show, because I'm sure Sequoia has a screen full of IMs going on since she is the main hunt organizer for the Peace on Earth hunt. And we really appreciate you taking the time out of a very busy and hectic schedule. Thank you.
Thank you. And Sequoia also wishes to express her thanks for accommodating her and having us both here today. Thank you.
Let's give a warm round of applause, folks, to Sequoia and Alara. Just so you don't miss out on anything, we'll be posting details of the Peace on Earth hunt on our Happy Hunting blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. We're going to take another short break now, but when we come back, we'll be finding out where in the world is Mark Twain White, and of course, telling you what you need to do to enter our hunt competition. Your name could be the one I announce as the winner at our next show on December 9th. So stay with us, hunters.
Designing Worlds is the show all about design and designers in virtual worlds.
And you can see us every Monday at 2 p.m. SLT, that's Pacific time.
We have a great lineup of shows for you this season.
We're going to be visiting some old friends to see how their places have changed and expanded since we were last there.
And we have some exciting new destinations lined up too.
We'll be riding the trails and rails of the mainland.
We'll be returning to New Babbage too. After all, what could possibly go wrong?
And we'll be celebrating the festivals, Halloween, Thanksgiving and Christmas.
So join us for some great shows in this season of Designing Worlds.
Make sure you don't miss it.
Welcome back to Happy Hunting, the show for hunts and hunters on the Second Life grid. And just a reminder, we have a link for Happy Hunting also on the Peace on Earth hunt, which is at peaceonearthhunt.wordpress.com. Now, we are going to be watching the newest segment of Where in the World is Mark Twain White? Mark, it's all yours.
After the little mishap on our landing in the last episode, I've decided this week we will fly commercially to our next destination.
Yippee! Hi, boys. Can I get you a drink while we wait to take off?
Sure, I'll have a scotch on the rocks.
And I'll have a strawberry soda. I'm sorry, Marky. We don't have strawberry sodas. However, if you like, I can make you a strawberry daiquiri. What's that? Oh, you'll like it. And you're so cute, I may even make it for you in the house. Do you want it? Sure. I'll try anything once.
I think she likes me.
Why is it you get all the girls?
My dashing looks and great sense of humor?
It's time to return your seat backs to the upright position and raise your tray tables to the upright and locked position. How did you like your strawberry daiquiri, Marky?
It was wonderful. Say, are you doing anything after this flight? I could show you around a bit.
Why, thank you, Marky, but my boyfriend is picking me up at the terminal.
Well, I guess he could come along.
I'm sorry, but you're too old and too short for me.
Oh.
Okay, ladies, back to you in the studio.
And now, before we announce this week's winner of our very own hunt competition, we are going to go to a very special interview with Sway Dench of Swayland at her holiday village on her sim. And here we go. Hello, everybody. We are here today with Sway Dench on her wonderful sim and in her beautiful holiday village that she has set up. And welcome, Sway.
Thanks for having me.
How did you first get started with hunts?
Oh, I think hunts are a lot of fun, and I love to do them in my first time in Second Life. And when I start my own business, I thought this is a good way to show people my sim and to give a special gift.
I wanted to ask you about your Swayland Advent Calendar gift hunt. What can you tell us about it?
Oh, it's 24 days, 24 gifts, each day another gift. And it's a hunt, so you don't get your gift just like this. You have to search for hidden boxes all over Swayland. They contain passwords. And if you get the password, you come to the gift box and you get your gift.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun, and it does explain all the people wandering all over the sim today.
Yeah, I hope they have a lot of fun.
And how can the viewers find out about your Advent Calendar hunt? Is it in search, or do they just come to your sim and get started?
Yeah, some just come to the sim. We also have signs everywhere around the place with the landmark and a note card how it works. We have some blog posts on our own blogs. We have also some bloggers. They write about it. We advertise it at Flickr, Plurk, and it is in search of as well.
Okay, folks, and we will list all that information on our Happy Hunting blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. And I'm sure many of the viewers who are just now hearing about your Swayland Advent Calendar hunt, they are wondering if they start now and they've already missed the first couple of gifts, will they be able to pick them up?
Not as a gift. The Advent Calendar was starting on December the 1st. So there are some gifts out already, but all gifts will be for sale on the following day, all of them for the same and a special price.
Oh, great. So hear that, folks? You won't miss everything.
No.
Just come on over to Swayland. And I wanted to ask you about the lovely transformation on your sim. And I can see that it's the entire sim. And what shops do you have here?
Oh, Swayland is My Shop Sways. Then there is Zaka, Nonino, Rivera Couture, DCD, Shiki, Torrico, and Trifoglio.
Wow.
So it's a lot. It's furniture, fashion, poses, jewelry, decoration stuff. So you get almost everything you need.
Wow. And what was the inspiration for the look of your holiday village?
I'm from Germany, and we have, before Christmas, we have these Christmas markets in all the cities. And it looks a little bit like here. And it was my idea to bring a little bit Germany to Second Life.
Well, it's absolutely beautiful. And
Thank
did
you.
you do the entire sim yourself, or did you have some help?
I have some help. My good friends from Japan, Noni and Cross, they own the sim with me. We do the whole work together, and it's great to have a good team.
Yes, I can definitely agree with that point. Well, now we've moved over to a different part of Swayland Sim, and we are on the skating pond with some absolutely adorable little bears that Sway calls her cookie bears. And what can you tell us about them, Sway?
To say it in one word, cute. They are just cute.
I will agree with that.
Yeah, they do everything. They skate, they skiing, they play. So I have a cookie bear for everything. And they are very special to me. I have them in real life, and it was very important to me to have them in Second Life too, and share them with all of you.
Where can our viewers come to take a look and purchase them?
Of course they can. Right behind us, you see the Cookie Bear store. There are, I don't know, I never count them, but I think it is over 100 cookie bears waiting.
Oh my. And folks, I can verify I've been in the shop and they are absolutely cute and adorable, so be sure to check out both floors. Over in your cookie bear shop, do you have, I'm sure you do, some special bears for this holiday season or some new ones?
Oh yeah, I have some very special. As you see in front of us, the skating cookie bears are building a snowman. Then I have some you can wear with a cookie bear looks like Santa Claus, and two cookie bears decorating a Christmas tree, and a little train you can place so it will drive around the Christmas tree with a cookie bear Santa on it. So there are a lot of Christmas, winter cookie bears. And they're all transfers, so it's the perfect gift.
Oh, that's great. Hear that, viewers? You could get some perfect Christmas gifts here. So be sure to come and check out the Cookie Bear store on the Swayland Sim. And we will have all information on our Happy Hunting blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. And now we're going to move on to a different part of the Swayland Sim. Well, we have now moved over to Sway's home and hobby shop, and as you can see, we have started trying out some of her wonderful animation sets here in her store. Sway, how did you start working with animations and coming up with such creative and inventive ideas?
In Second Life, you need an animation or a pose to sit on the sofa. It's not that easy as in real life. So when I first built a chair or a sofa, I need some poses to sit on it, and I like to do some funny poses like we use right now. So it's not the normal just sitting on a chair. It's a little bit crazy, as I am.
I absolutely love it. And folks, each of these cushions has 3 different sits, so you're not just stuck with one, and it's a lot of fun. Take my word for it. And now we're also going to go try a couple of more. So follow with us, viewers.
So here we have the Christmas tree decorating. So you can sit on the Christmas tree ornaments or on the box. I take the box now. So you can decorate. You can touch the other ornament on the floor. You will get a holder with some ornaments to wear, so it looks more realistic.
Oh, look at that. I remember doing this. Oh, this is great.
And there are also different poses and animations.
Oh, you've done a great job here, Sway.
Thank you very much.
And this is a beautiful tree. Now, this would be absolutely perfect just to have in your home, or if you're thinking about doing your Christmas card that you're going to send out to friends in the world, this would be a beautiful shot.
Yeah, there are also some static poses, so for the photo shoot, it would be perfect.
You better run on over here, viewers, and start checking out the store. And I see we have a holiday table set up next to the tree.
Yeah, with the Christmas meal for 4 persons.
Oh, this is lovely. Oh my, this is just gorgeous.
I'm glad you like it, so have a seat.
Oh, and again, folks, you have 3 choices of animations that you can choose from. And the detail on the items on the table are just amazing. All right, I'm getting hungry just looking at the table. You've done your job, Sway.
Thank you. I hope I was a good cook.
I would definitely say so. Folks, you really do have to come over to Swayland and explore the entire sim and check out all of the shops. You are going to be very happy and impressed with what you see here. Sway, you are an amazing creator and designer.
Well, thank you so much.
So folks, again, if you would like to come over and check out Swayland and explore around, we will have all the information on our Happy Hunting blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. And Sway, happy holidays.
For you too. Thank you.
Now, it is the time for the big moment you've all been waiting for. It is my honor and pleasure to announce this week's winner of the Where in the World is Mark Twain White competition. I would like to ask Sequoia, our guest this show, to pick a number between 1 and 4.
Sequoia says she picked number 2.
Okay, number 2. This week winner is Nervosa Quandary. And hey, Nervosa, you're in our audience. Congratulations. You have won the 2000 Linden. Let's give a warm round of applause to our latest winner. And great hunting. We had 4 winners, 4 entrants this week that had answered correctly, and we now have our latest winner. Now, don't forget, you need to watch the clip and then go out there hunting for Mark the Gnome, and then go to the Happy Hunting blog to submit your entry, and I will announce the next winner at our next show. Good luck, everybody. Just a reminder, we have a link for Happy Hunting also on the Peace on Earth Hunt, which is at peaceonearthhunt.wordpress.com. Now, We are going to be going to watching the newest segment of Where in the World is Mark Twain White? Mark, it's all yours. Audience, good luck in finding Mark the Gnome, all you happy hunters out there. And remember, be sure to check out the special bonus clue on the Happy Hunting blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. Be sure to stay for a special surprise just for you. We have a box hidden in the studio with the Happy Hunting logo on it. There is a special gift inside just for you, our studio audience. This gift is courtesy of Eclectic, and you will have great fun looking for it, and you will be very happily surprised with your gift. And we just want to wish everyone happy holidays, and may your days be peaceful through the month of December. And we will see you at our next episode. So we wish you all happy hunting.
You